What's up, everybody? This is just a quick video. Didn't really do pretty much anything to the 66 this weekend. The only thing I guess that's different from the last time that you guys saw the car is the side scoops. We had those mounted in the last video, and of course they were really ugly because of the 3M panel bond that we used to put them on. But I got all of that sanded down, got a little bit of body filler around the edges just to smooth it out. This isn't the finished product, but it's not far from finished. It'll get the final finishing once the rest of the wide body kit gets here, and then we can blend the two together. But like I say, it's on there. Turned out pretty decent. I'm happy with it. Like I say, we set it about 3/4 of an inch back, and then we filled this in just so that no water can get in, since it's not going to be a functional vent. But I got this side with the body filler, and then the passenger side I started sanding so that you can kind of see like where we're at. But so we got the panel bond sanded down, but haven't did any body filler at all. But you can see it doesn't require much body filler to get it smooth at that point. I haven't put any body filler on this side because I still haven't finished sanding this little front area here, but it's pretty close. Probably not going to mess with it anymore this weekend, so I think I'll do that next weekend, because I'm pretty much out of stuff to do to the car. I'm supposed to be getting the new front bumper. That's supposed to be here Tuesday. It's already in my hometown, so I might get it tomorrow, but it's scheduled for Tuesday. We'll see if it comes early or not. No big deal. But that's pretty much, like I say, that's all we did to the 66. Spent the weekend doing trial and error with my brother's car, and so he's just got a little Fox body Mustang. I think it's an '89 Mustang that he's got here, and he wanted to just do a really quick, practically no body work fix on this car, and just get some, it's like a matte black satin, not the color that I would have recommended, because you know, you took a car that needed a ton of body work and then put the one color on it that shows every imperfection. But I did a little bit of work to this car before we painted it. There was some spots that had big dents, and that's really all he wanted to fix, was the big dents. And you can actually see the body filler flashing through, even though it's got 2 coats of epoxy on it. This black, just like I say, it shows everything. The body filler flashed through right there. There was a big dent there, and there was another big dent right in this area. There's still a small dent there, but like I say, just quick body work. The roof was really bad. It had, this whole section here was crushed, and so I actually had to tack weld to this and pull those dents out, and then minimum body filler. And it was kind of the same scenario up here. There was a big dent here, and you can still see the front is kind of crushed in, but you know, just quickly fixed it. Like I say, he didn't want to do a ton of body work, and we didn't want to tie up the shop too long, so he drives this car pretty much every day. He didn't care if it looked, you know, like a show car or anything. But that's what we spent this weekend. And like I say, the main thing for me was testing out the spray booth, seeing how the guns was gonna do, seeing how moisture's gonna do when I'm spraying that much, you know, paint at one time, because I've got a dryer system on my compressor over here. You can see I got a couple of filters and then this little dryer system here. And so in between coats, I would empty this out, empty the bottom of the compressor, try to get as much water out as possible. But that was trial and error. I did figure out that when I paint my car, just to be safe, if any water finds its way into the line, it winds up coming out where this coupling goes into the air hose. And so when I do paint the Mustang, my plan is to wrap some kind of towel or something around this, just so no water droplets can come out, because I do run a filter, and you can see water got in that filter, but no water was coming out of the spray gun. I was only getting water droplets out of this, and normally no water would get in this, but I forgot to empty the filters at the compressor between coats, and so water made its way here. And then this did a good job of keeping it out of the gun, but there was water, like I say, coming out of the couplings. And so it was good just to get trial and error. The booth worked really well. Ventilation was great. This is the Vavor inflatable paint booth. The only thing that I bought extra to go with it was I bought the explosion proof fan, just to have extra ventilation. And then it's got this big long hose here that you can send out anywhere you want to help ventilate. But that was the main takeaway, I guess, from this weekend, was the fact that we got to try the booth out, and we got to see, before we get into what's hopefully going to be a really good paint job on the 66. So learned a few things, and we're just going to take it as it is and go from there. If this car doesn't turn out great the first time I paint it, I'll just paint it again. But I think everything's going to be good, because, like I say, the issues that I had was minor, and I think we're going to be in good shape. But just wanted to do an update video for you guys. I told y'all earlier when I did a video of his car in the paint booth that I was going to get another video out today. So this is that video's our Sunday update. Like I say, not a whole lot going on. Hopefully this wide body kit gets here soon so we can get a video up of that. I'll probably do a little short video when the nose comes in and I get it mocked up on there and see how it looks. But aside from that, like I say, we're really just waiting on the wide body, and then we can finish all this body work, get a couple of coats of epoxy on it, get it blocked, sanded. I may wind up putting a high build primer over the epoxy. I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna see how it goes once we get, you know, 1 or 2 coats of epoxy on. If I think that it's gonna need a ton of sanding, then I may put a high build over the top of the epoxy just to help sand it a little bit better. But like I say, we're in good shape. Just waiting on this wide body kit and we'll be good to go. The only other thing that I could think of to add to this video is the hood. I've actually purchased like a hood louver system that's gonna go somewhere in here. Hopefully everything fits well, but I think that's gonna be pretty cool. Just add a little bit more to the hood. I'll show you guys that when it comes in. Hopefully it'll get shipped out next week, and we'll see if we can get that somehow fitted into the hood and make sure that we got proper clearance, because you know everything that's under here sticks up decently high. It is a cowl hood, but it's not super tall, and especially toward the front. But that vent that I got coming, I don't know the exact dimensions on it. There was no dimensions, but it may stick down too far and it may hit this. And so my thought process is to put it kind of right in front of it and have it here, versus trying to have it like center of these vents. But we'll see if it clears, and then I'm just going to play around with it and see what looks, you know, the best. honestly, it would probably look better more in front of this than on top of it anyway. But we'll see. Like I say, once it comes in, we'll play around with it, see what looks best, and see what we have to do to make it fit. And like I say, that's it for this video. Hopefully we'll have another video up next Sunday. I do plan on doing one either way. Hopefully by then, maybe the wide body kit will at least have shipped, but we should have the front nose piece in for that video, and maybe even the hood louver system. That would be nice if I could get that and actually get it in the hood. That would make for some good content. But like I say, aside from that, we're really just waiting on the wide body kit, and we'll see what happens. But all right, well, everybody have a good weekend, and be looking for some more short videos maybe between now and then if parts come in, and we will see everybody Sunday.